But we're getting into your offerings for 2026 and a whole lot more. Stay with us, folks. GBM Neutron is with us. We're back in a moment.
Just jam. Come on. Go to drink with my friend. Come on. And the life is different. And I will never forget. As I reach inside, a feeling take over me. It remind me of the first time I touched party.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end, and what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity.
Good morning to you.
Trinidadian soca singer, songwriter, and producer GBM Neutron is with us as we continue connecting across the Caribbean to enjoy the best of Carnival 2026. And so we connect once again. GBM, thank you for waiting with us. Part of your thinking is in producing and writing your music is that less is more. What do you mean by that?
Yep. I think that sometimes, musicians, we could get technical, which is great for the music world and for the people who like to get into the whole music theory and, the science of music, I would say. But for the general public, for the person who listening to music from a feeling point of view is not more so about the science, is more about the feeling of it. I think simple is the best way sometimes. And just being able to drop the right elements, the right sounds, you don't need more than that to invoke feeling.
You're quite right.
So less is definitely more.
You're quite right. There's a standard by which we operate in broadcasting which says keep it simple. Once we keep it simple, we deliver the best there is. And so for 2026, you've been keeping it simple but big, in a very big way, and delivering more, because we shared earlier the collaboration you would have done with Nyla Blackman. How did that come about for the production of Telele?
Oh my gosh. That was such a great experience because big up to Nyla and Anson. And their team their work ethic is just amazing. It really happened organically where, we were in St. John and we were like on the same event together, and it was just like, it's time. I think we need to link up and really get this collaboration done. And we both teams, we just had that energy like, yeah, let's do it. And Anson and Nyla then came over to New York, and we just linked up, got into the studio, and was going through projects and like, let's, what do you think about this vibe? What do you think about that vibe? And before you know it, we on to this production, Tilly, and right there on the spot, we were like, let's go. The mic came out, the headphones went on, and that was it. Now
and
you
that,
guys have Tilly.
And that it that you're talking about is really, really sweet. It's really, really good indeed. But then there's another it person in the region as well with whom you've collaborated for this year as well. Skinny Fabulous, right?
Yep, big up to Skinny, same way.
Again, amazing story to all of this. Skinny has developed himself too as one of those formidable people in the Caribbean who, from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, is producing great music. And now here you are, GBM Neutron, working with Skinny Fabulous. What was your admiration of him before that collaboration?
So before that, Skinny is very like high energy, like definitely
Yes.
up there. And you would think that because of his aggression and his high energy that he's in one lane. But if you really go through his catalog and you really do your research on his penmanship as well, you would realize that he's actually a very diverse artist. He comes from a dancehall background, background where, he have lyrics,
Yes.
he have ideas, he have concepts. So getting into the studio with him was an enjoyable experience as well, because it was the same process where we just got into the studio together, immersed ourselves in that moment, and the authenticity of the artist that I collab with is really where the connection exists. Because we were able to agree on a production, and then like, okay, well, what direction we want to go with this? And right there on the spot, just little by little, line by line, word by word, piecing it together, putting it together, and having an amazing time doing it too. So I think that energy is what, goes into the productions, the songwriting, the songs themselves. And that's why I'm able to keep it simple, because I know that the process to even create these things and to the moment shared between me and these collaborators is such an exciting moment that the energy transfers now. I don't need to do too much because the energy is there, the experience is there.
Yeah, and that's the name of the song, This Moment, with yourself and Skinny Fabulous. And there we are, taking a look at it indeed. And so, as you plan and plot your career as it goes, and you meet these artists and you produce these songs, what's the value of doing a music video to getting that and marketing that song? What do you think it is?
The value is definitely like, expanding on the concept and the art of it all. That's one way to look at it. At the same time, I've had a lot of criticism before that I'm too humble, and a lot of the music that I do is widely known across the region, but people don't know my face. So urge me to do more videos and pictures so that people could see who I am.
Yes.
Again, but for me, that's great. But getting to share the camera, share the spotlight with other artists is really what drives me to do it. And then I like to collaborate on different levels too. When you do a music video, the stylist gets a chance to, portray the artists in the way that they think these artists should dress.
Yeah.
The director gets to conceptualize how these artists are going to get framed and put on camera. So the collaboration goes beyond now the music world. It goes into the videography space and the film directors and the stylists and, set designers. So the collaboration gets, the art extends.
And we can see from it that you're clearly enjoying it. Indeed,
7-year-old living a dream.
There you go, living his dream. You are a soca artist, a songwriter, and a producer. Do they compete for your attention and your passion, or are you just enjoying the journey?
Sometimes they do. They absolutely do. But, we've been doing this for some time now, and I have a great support system. I'm not alone on this journey. So even when the internal competition starts, there's regulation, and that regulation helps me to ground back into that place of just enjoying the process, living in the moment, and enjoying the moment.
I really enjoyed talking to you, GBM Neutron. I really, really did. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Good to meet the man behind that great music that you've been putting out. This year, we know there the 2 collaborations with Nyla and also with Skinny Fabulous. Are there any other collaborations that you're working on? Any other music that you have released for 26?
So for 2026, this is actually, I've done the most this year. We recently put out an EP called Fuego. It's available on all streaming platforms there. There's another collaboration on there with a soca artist, Ravi B, called Soca Withdrawals. For anybody who's not able to make it to Trinidad Carnival right now and you're missing the festival, you could go take in that song and see if it connects with you. You know, there's 7 other songs on that project for you to enjoy. You know,
Right.
we've done Soul of Soca in Trinidad, which is our premier event. And we are working on getting the New York edition, you know, off the ground right now. So
Well done. You're
just
busy.
tap in.
You're busy and you're happy.
Very much so.
Thank you so much for joining us. GBN Neutron. Look for the name, folks. Look for the music, indeed, and enjoy the day. What a magical moment we've just spent with this man, living his 7-year-old dream. I love it indeed. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best for Carnival 2026. We'll take a break, folks. Thank you, GBN.
Thank you.
We'll take a break here. We're coming right back in just a moment.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Oh, have we done things today? That's it for today indeed. And so my little crew joins me saying to all of you, have a terrific Tuesday, and it be the will of the Lord. We'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.